Halloween's Twisted Grandma Animatronic. It's listed as Twisted Granny in some places, but the box came as Twisted Grandma. Really cool prop. I know people aren't the biggest fan of this, but I personally think it's a really cool animatronic. The mouth moves, which is a big deal on these props. The eyes light up, and it's got multiple animations. First, the head turns, because it's facing backwards. Then the whole torso body rotates around with its hands, just like how I'm about to rotate this box. It's also got 3 phrases. We've only seen one on the Spirit website, so we're going to see the rest of them today. Also, if you guys are interested in the Monkey Business animatronic, I posted his video a couple hours ago, so go check that one out as well. Looks like a techie prop. Wouldn't be surprised. It's gotta be. Look at all these twist ties. We got instructions. One of these clamp pieces for the power adapter, I think is what it's for. The techie snap lock removal tool. And this looks like a very simple prop. I'm gonna cut some of this. We got 1, 2. I don't want to cut the fabric on her. But there's the head. I want to be able to get this out so we could see it better. And here's the whole top part right here. So it's got that mouth that it's like a vintage animatronic type of mouth. And I just pushed it and it stayed down. That's weird. Okay. We got the eyes. This is what the back kind of looks like. And let's see if there's a mechanism in here. There's quite a lot going on, actually. I don't know if you guys can see, there's like 10 different cables. And I really have no clue what all this is. Next thing is the rest of the clothing, which is a long skirt. Really long. We knew there was going to be more twist ties. Here is the control box. We got that clear piece protecting the volume knob. I love that they've been doing this on every single prop this year. So yep, it is techie. Two leg pulls. The leg pulls are really wide on this base. And there it is. I like how it labels that it's the back. This is probably gonna be one of the quickest builds ever. We also got the adapter box right here, which is a 6-volt 2-amp. I saw it on the control box. Here's an overview of all the parts, starting with the Twisted Grandma. Her skirt with the built-in hip loop. Also says back, that's stitched into the fabric. The base. The hip piece with the upper torso pole with the control box. That also says Twisted Grandma on it. Right there. 2 leg pulls, the instructions, and power adapter. Starting with the build, we have the base. We're gonna connect 2 leg pulls. I like that they have the reinforcements on here so they don't snap off, because you know how those Spirit Halloween welds are. They definitely stepped their game up this year. These pulls are going inward, so they're not staying wide. Both of these leg pulls are the same, by the way, labeled A. So I think the reason they're so far out is to keep the skirt kind of puffed. So that's what it looks like right here. And then the next part is the control box, and you cut that zip tie off. Both of those are snapped in. The skirt, like I mentioned on the overview, has that back stitched in. We are currently on the back so we can see the snap locks and everything. So I'm just gonna drop that over. And there's these really long poles that are colored. They actually have some foam on them. They are gonna go into the slots that they're color corresponded with. And the fabric is really in the way. And then we're gonna connect that IR sensor cable, but we're gonna do that after we get all the other wires down as well. Now the next piece has 2 holes on each side here. They're not snap locks, from what I don't think at least. We've been using no instructions, so just looking at this, we have a cotter pin that needs to be pulled out of here, and that's gonna drop over, and then we're gonna put the cotter pin right back through. Just pulled that out. Now I need to remember which way is the front. So it is this way. I'm gonna get all these cables down as well. There should be 3 of them. And the whole mechanism's up in there. Now I can't even see, but I'm just feeling for where the hole is to put the pin through. I got a better view of this, guys, so here's the pin. Now it's fully connected. This drops over this fabric that says back, so you don't see that anymore, because that would look pretty ugly. And now we're gonna pull up the skirt here so we can connect all of the wires. There is, I think, 4 in total, 3 coming from the head area, and then 1 for the motion sensor. So we're gonna start with the motion sensor. Then we'll do the big one next. This one has a lot of cables going in it, 8 of them. And the final one. So we have on the control box that 6-volt 2-amp adapter that I'm gonna plug in, an on mode, off, which is the step pad, and then motion only. We're gonna have it on mode, which means that it's actually sound activated and motion. I'm gonna have the volume mostly up here. Might adjust it for the demo, but that is everything. We're gonna plug the adapter cord in. Now it shows in the instructions that this little piece that comes in that same box is supposed to clip these around here. There is no point in doing that, so I actually have a better idea for it. I'm gonna use it to secure my adapter down the side of the leg pole. Now it doesn't necessarily matter on this prop, but especially some of the other techie ones, that'd be really cool. There we go, it's connected on. Pulling the skirt back down. Let's see how she looks. The arms do need to get posed. We're gonna do that and get on to the demo.
Do you hear that sound? That's the grinding of my bones coming to tuck you in while you're sleeping. Sweet scream! Come closer, little one. Granny just wants to kill her. Kiss, yeah, kiss you good night. Don't be afraid, little one. This is going to hurt great. Much more than you.
Guys, I don't know about you, but I think this prop is super cool. The phrases are creepy. Everything about this prop is just really awesome and just really screams Halloween. I like how the motion sensor is actually on the back side here. It gets a great view. It's on the skirt. That's why it wasn't on the shirt. Also, this covers up the thing that says back on it, which is amazing. I didn't know if that was still gonna stick out and look dumb. Also, it's got eyes that light up. They flicker a little bit too. The mouth that moves, the neck that turns, and the whole body that's a jump scare spin around. This whole thing is hard plastic, so it's never gonna dry rot. The only thing I would say is that the mouth should be like one of those latex opening ones like SVI, but that's not really a big deal. It is a grandma prop, so it kind of makes sense. Everything on this is pretty cool. I'm a fan of this prop, guys. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. This reminds me of like a Miss Mercy, Miserable Marie type of combination animatronic. I don't know how they're gonna make this fit into the subway theme this year, but I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. $230 for this prop. Let me know if you guys are gonna be picking this up in store this year for your display. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next couple of Spirit Halloween videos.